And the top story today undoubtedly was from West Bengal. If there was a steady flow of leaders from the Trinamool to the BJP, Bengal today witnessed the Trinamool show off its prize catch from the Vajpayee-era BJP. Former Union Finance Minister and Union External Affairs Minister Yashwant Sinha.
A shot in the arm for the Trinamool Congress that has seen a steady outflow of leaders. Vajpayee-era BJP stalwart Yashwant Sinha joining the party in the presence of senior TMC leaders Derek O'Brien, Sudeep Bandyopadhyay and Subrata Mukherjee. The two-time Union Finance Minister and External Affairs Minister said that he was joining Mamta's fight to save democracy and hit out at the BJP for subverting institutions.
आप अटल जी के समय का देखें, जो नेशनल कोएलिशन उन्होंने बनाया था, उन्होंने एक नेशनल कोएलिशन सच माने में बनाया। आज की जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी है, उसके साथ कौन है खड़ा? ममता जी और हमने साथ मिलकर अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी की सरकार में काम किया था। तो आज ऐसी सारी ताकतों को इकट्ठे आने की जरूरत है।
Describing Mamta Banerjee as a fighter, he revealed how she had offered to give herself as a hostage to secure the release of passengers taken hostage during the IC-814 hijack.
जब इंडियन एयरलाइंस का हवाई जहाज उसको अगवा कर लिया गया था, अपहरण हो गया था और जो आतंकवादी थे उसको कंधार ले गए थे, तो कैबिनेट में एक दिन चर्चा हो रही थी। तो ममता जी ने ऑफर किया कि वो स्वयं हॉस्टेज बन के जाएंगी वहां पर और शर्त ये होनी चाहिए कि बाकी जो हॉस्टेजेस हैं उनको आतंकवादी छोड़ दें।
The BJP admitted that the Trinamool had scored by inducting Yashwant Sinha.
নৌকো যখন ডুবছে তারপরে আবার যদি লোড বাড়ানো হয়, বড় সড়ো চেহারা 6 ফিট লম্বা হেভিওয়েট নেতা ছিলেন, দেশের অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ দায়িত্বে ছিলেন, শ্রদ্ধেয় নেতা।
Yashwant Sinha's entry is likely to give the Trinamool an edge in the perception battle. And on a day when farmers leader Rakesh Tikait headed to Nandigram, Mamta's seat, Sinha did not hold back in attacking the BJP over how it's treated protesting farmers on Delhi's borders. With Saurabh Gupta in Kolkata, Rohit Wellington for NDTV.
All right, so what is the real significance of Yashwant Sinha joining the TMC, and is Mr. Sinha's joining the TMC and not the Congress? Is that a sign that the West Bengal election is a major front in the national battle against the BJP? Joining us now, Meeta Chakravarti, spokesperson of the Congress, Chitra Sanyal, senior journalist, Sudeshna Roy, actor and TMC supporter, and Biswapriya Roy Chaudhary, the vice president of the BJP in West Bengal. Chitra Sanyal, first to you, purely from an electoral point of view, Mr. Sinha is doesn't have much relevance in West Bengal. Given that he's really a central leader, the fact that he's joined the TMC and not the Congress, what does that say to you? Does it show that the TMC is now the natural leader of any anti-BJP formation at the national level?
Well, of course, Mamta certainly is a very strong leader as far as the opposition BJP is concerned, and she is probably one of the very two chief ministers who has always fought against the BJP, the central policy, and her image as a fighter is known all over the country. So certainly, Yashwant Sinha joining TMC today has added at least a shot in the arm for TMC. But I am not very sure about how that is going to help Trinamool Congress in West Bengal. Certainly, at the perception level, of course, that she has been able to attract all the leaders who have been opposing BJP at the center and at the state level. Today are joining hands with her because they feel that she is the one who can fight back BJP, and she is coming out as one of the main opposition leaders opposing BJP at the center and the state level. But Yashwant Sinha is certainly a good catch for TMC, I would say. But I don't think that he has any such popularity in Bengal, which will actually attract votes for TMC. As the perception gets, certainly unfortunately, a tall leader like Yashwant Sinha joining TMC, who has no base in West Bengal, is certainly good for TMC. But I don't think it will translate into much votes for TMC.
All right. Meeta Chakravarti, spokesperson of the Congress, does this move to the TMC, not to the Congress, for example, this just lends strength to those who say that there is a belief that anti-BJP leaders believe that the Congress in its present form will not be able to take on the BJP, and there is a need for a new alignment?
Okay, first of all, good evening to all your viewers. I firmly believe that any national formation against the BJP, Congress will have to play a very major role as far as arithmetic is concerned. Election is also about number of seats. Election is also about representation in different states. TMC does not have any existence or any representative who have been elected in any other state of India. So given the current scenario and given the current mathematic alliance, I do not see any possibility where an anti-BJP formation on the national level can be formed and can be led by TMC.
So
yes, there can be participation from TMC in such a formation, but pure mathematics will not allow a regional party to lead a national arrangement, a national alliance against BJP.
National arrangement? That will depend on how the TMC does in Bengal and how the Congress does in Kerala and in Assam. But you know, many Congress-aligned anti-BJP forces see that defeating the BJP in West Bengal is essential to preventing India's slide towards, let's say, one-party dominant system. The BJP's gain in 2018 in the Lok Sabha elections came thanks to the Left Front Congress alliance. That was at the cost of the TMC. Yet this time round, again, we're seeing the Left and the Congress in alliance fighting the BJP and the TMC on two fronts.
Yes, so in West Bengal, you are seeing a very strange a peculiar binary that is being set up, a peculiar binary narrative that is being set up. On one side, you have the TMC, a governance that has been marked by political violence and corruption scams. On the other hand, you have BJP that is marked by communal hatred and PR stunts and false promises who are promising to bring in a change or a porivarton in West Bengal. Now, the strange thing is that the leaders in TMC who were charged of corruption scams, who were charged of indulging in political violence, are the same leaders who have now moved from TMC to BJP and are now promising to bring in a change. On the other hand, you have Left Front and Congress and ISEF getting together and forming Sanjukta Morcha, which is talking about people aspirations and people issues. We are here to represent the aspirations of young Bengal. We are here to represent.
But that will come at the cost of the anti-BJP vote. You will then divide that.
You have to bear in mind TMC is the ruling party in Bengal, not BJP. So here our fight at the state level is very much against the corruption of TMC, against the kolabazi of TMC, against the political violence that TMC has indulged in. And on the other hand, it is against the communal politics and politics of hatred that BJP indulges in. We are here to represent the aspiration of today's Bengal.
Biswapriya Roy Chaudhary, Vice President of the BJP in West Bengal.
Representing people issues.
All right. So the BJP, Biswapriya Roy, keeps trying to keep the focus on Rahul Gandhi. But on the ground, it's the TMC that has gotten several parties who seek to occupy the anti-BJP space to openly or tacitly support Mamata Banerjee, right? The RJD, JMM, Shiv Sena, Samajwadi Party, AAP. And three of them are even in alliance with the Congress in their respective states. Yet they're choosing to support the TMC.
For most of Bengal people, once a reject in any political party, then would not come. So, first a reject in 1977 in Congress, then reject in Left Front in 2011. You know, one perception that 2011 TMC got 187 seats. Then 2016 Congress and Communists, the Jot alliance. Then BJP that time not in power to capture, public not thought that BJP is come to power. Then TMC's corruption, TMC's state-sponsored terrorism, all that. But CPM and Congress, both are aligned, is rejected in the Bengal people. Then 2016 result in TMC, 211 seat for TMC. 2018, the election of Panchayat, Bengal people thought BJP is the opposition. BJP is the
only alternative.
Particular of alternative in the West Bengal. And is the reflection in 2009. So, all the political parties, the RJD, Basapa, SOPA, and all the political parties is come to the bunch in 2019 in Mamta's
yes, sir, but it suits you, it suits the BJP to continue to build up the Congress and to focus attention on Rahul Gandhi is the question I'm asking. Mr. Chaudhary, even the leaders of the farmers movement, Rakesh Tikait is also in Bengal today to campaign against the BJP in a sense and in effect like help the TMC. He's in Nandigram today where Mamta Banerjee is contesting this time, taking on Suvendu Adhikari.
Bengal farmer, all are very happy in BJP's new rule, new act, in Farmers Act, and all the farmers anti-TMC, कृषि सम्मान निधि per year 6,000 and COVID period +2 and 2 years all 14,000 got 76 lakhs people in farmer in West Bengal. Mamta Banerjee totally anti movement in this farmers. So all farmers are very
all right, but the fact is, sir, it's pretty clear. Even though you say the Congress and the left is an alliance, it is Prime Minister Modi who the BJP is using to take on Mamta Banerjee, which itself is of huge significance and is the BJP in a sense admitting that their real challenge is Mamta Banerjee. So Deshna Roy, as a TMC supporter, would you agree?
Yes, that I would. It's not just PM Modi, but the Honorable PM, along with bigwigs from other bigwigs from the BJP, along with several chief ministers in BJP ruled states. They're all coming to campaign against one woman, which is Mamta Banerjee. And she is a force to reckon with. And surely she is somebody, and a little earlier he was talking about the Krishak Bandhu and PM Kisan. Let me explain to you that the way Mamta Banerjee has benefited farmers is a lot better than the PM Kisan has tried to do. The farmer income has tripled in the last few years. The other thing is that according to Krishak Bandhu, which is Mamta, get rupees 5,000 per acre. Kisan who's 121 per acre. And PM Kisan
Ms. Roy, sorry, I apologize. I can't seem to hear you. We're losing the audio line there. But I think what you were saying is that the TMC has really risen to speak for the farmers more than the Congress has and other parties have. The TMC's parliamentarians, legislators in the assembly have taken strong anti-BJP stances. Mamata Banerjee herself has taken the lead to unite opposition parties against the BJP at the centre. But thank you all for joining us tonight on Left, Right and Centre.